back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full face step-by-step talk through on this prom makeup right over here. Honestly, I really wish I knew how to do this good of makeup 2 years ago for my prom, because this came out bomb. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. First things first, we gotta moisturize this face, especially if you have dry skin. I have that problem. I have extremely dry skin, so it's really important to moisturize your face. I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite moisturizer, and it's the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. It is the best of the best, especially for it being a drugstore product. It's so amazing. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the face, and always remember to put down the neck as well. So once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and get my Burt's Bees chapstick, and this is the OG chapstick right over here. I absolutely love it. I use it on my clients, I use it on myself, and I like to use this just to prep my lips before putting any lipstick or liquid lipstick, anything like that. So I get it with my acrylic because, you know, that's just how I do it. So we're going to go ahead and start with our eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and start off by getting the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm in soft brown, I believe. So right now, as you can see, I'm just kind of outlining the shape of my brow just to see where I'm going to place it. I also have like some hair missing from my brows, so I always like to overline that just a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the top. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the dip brow, and this is in soft brown. This is my go-to right over here, and I'm gonna be using just any brow brush that I have. So that's how it looks. Look at that beauty. And then I'm gonna dip into the brush. Okay, now to conceal these brows, I've been loving this concealer right over here. This concealer is literally life. It's such a good concealer because it's thick and it's just a great consistency, especially to clean up the brows. So I'm in the shade, for my eyebrows, I like to use NC30. I'm using a Morphe B19 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some up of that. As you can see, I'm just underlining right under the brow. So as you can see, I kind of with the concealer shaped out the tail of my brow to my liking. Now I'm just going to go ahead and get this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe R32 brush. It's just a little concealer brush, kind of a dome shaped concealer brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other brow off camera, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the eye makeup. We're going to be using the Urban Decay Shadow Insurance in Eden. This is literally the best thing to prime your eyes with, especially for a really big event like this. And I'm going to be using just any brush. This is like from a BH Cosmetics set, just to blend everything out. So now I'm going to go ahead and set this. It's really important to set whatever primer or concealer you're using on your eyes. If not, the eyeshadow is not going to blend well. So I'm going to be getting the Morphe 12P palette, and I'm going to be grabbing this white shade right over here. So I'm grabbing this e.l.f. brush, and I'm just packing everything on. It's really important to have a really nice base. I promise you it's going to make your eyeshadow blend so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my favorite palette. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to be grabbing the color in Raw Sienna. Well, I'm kind of going to be mixing these two. I like to always dip in these two and mix. They are the best transition colors out there, guys. You need this palette in your life if you don't have it. The brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M511 brush. It's a beautiful blending brush. I used it last night to create this look, so it's a little dirty, but it's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this color, the two of them, pack on the color. I'm not doing any blending yet, we're just packing on the color. And it's okay if you get this messy, like if you get it under your eye. That's why we do the eye makeup first and do the face makeup after, so we can be messy with the eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and start blending that into the crease using circular motions and then windshield wiper motions. Now to intensify this look, I'm going to go ahead and grab another brown. This is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow. It's called Cocoa Bear and it's super beautiful. As you can see, very warm toned. I'm keeping it warm toned for this look. With this, I'm going to grab the Morphe M412 brush and I'm going to pack that on. And then once you pack the product on, you're going to go ahead and just blend. Like I said, I'm using windshield wiper motions, which are back and forth, and then I'm going to use circular motions to get that seamless blend. My all-time favorite black is the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Corrupt. You're going to pack the product on, and as you can see, I'm keeping everything on the outer V of my eyes because we will be doing a half-cut crease for this look. Now I'm going to go back to that Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek and the same brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to pack on a little bit more brown and just put that right on the upper crease. I want the brown to show as well. Now to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be using the color Moonshine, and this is from the brand called Carity. And I'm going to pack that color on the brush using the Skindonavia primer, water primer spray. And I'm going to just spray one spritz on the brush just to really, well, two, just to really make sure that it comes out very pigmented. So then I'm just going to go ahead and apply some on the inner corner as well. This is a Morphe B19 brush, and as you can see, this brush is very defined, and it's tiny, it's small, and it's just a really good brush overall to cut the crease. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30, same thing I used to do my eyebrows, I'm going to use for the cutting of the crease. So I'm going to start to cut my crease. So I'm going to get the highlight and contour palette from The Balm Cosmetics. And I'm going to be using this beige shade right here to set my crease. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the area where we cut the crease. And go ahead and go back to this brush. With no product, I'm just going to fix this over here. So I'm going to be getting this Super Shock shadow from ColourPop, and it's this really, really pretty silver color. As you can see, I've used it a lot. And then of course, to make it pop even more, I'm just going to spritz 2 sprays of the primer. So before I put some glitter, I'm going to go ahead and do my winged eyeliner off of camera. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put this lash off camera. The lashes that I used today are the Dodo lashes, and they're in the style D316. They're beautiful lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Balm Cosmetics mascara, and I absolutely love this. This is my go-to mascara. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and prime the face. It is really important to make sure you have a very good primer because you want this makeup to last until like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, or however late you're staying with this makeup on. You want to make sure it's intact and it's not melting off your face because that is not cute. Personally, my favorite primer at the moment is this Hangover primer from Too Faced. And I'm really going to put this on my face and make sure it gets in there. Okay, so now that my face is all primed and it's settled in, I'm going to start with the foundation. So for today, I'm going to be using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. And this is a really good foundation, especially for dry skin. Once again, it's just very hydrating, it's not really drying, it's not matte, and it just works for me. And with my finger, I'm going to dot the foundation on. Now I'm going to be getting the Morphe Y7 brush. And this is one of my favorite blending brushes. concealer, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the color NW20. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the back of my little pan. 2 pumps should be fine. So now I'm going back to the Morphe R32 brush, what I used earlier to blend out my concealer. And I'm just going to be placing the product on. So for contour today, I'm using this palette, and these are actually Bobbi Brown foundation sticks, but they were put into this MAC case. For the brush today, I'm going to be using the G3 brush to cream contour. And then we're going to apply it on the places that I would like to contour. So of course my forehead, we want to make sure my forehead looks super tiny and snatched. Set my face, of course I'm going to be using the Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder. This is my all-time favorite powder to set makeup. You know, you gotta love big brushes. This literally powders my whole face in 2 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up that powder and pat that into the skin. This is just going to set the rest of the face from the creams we just used. This is Holy Grail. I love this bronzer so much. And it's a beautiful color, perfect for bronzing up the skin. I'm at 402. This is the brush that I'm going to be using to bronze up my face. I'm going to be using the Balm Desert Bronze / Blush. I wanted to keep this look very bronzy, so this blush is more on the bronzy side. It's not like a pink blush or anything like that, but it really does work, and I'm using the Morphe Y2 brush to do so. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some highlight, and for today I'm going to be using a mix of Desert Sage and White Diamonds. And if you guys want 10% off, use the code SUBBIES10 in all caps and get some 10% off on some highlighters. I also came out with a brush set, and I'm going to be coming out with some lip glosses very soon, so go ahead and check it out. The link to my website is in the down bar. You know, give it some love, check it out, see if you want to buy some makeup, glow to the gods. Morphe M510 brush, and it's the perfect brush for highlighting. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face before to really intensify the highlight. I'm using the Scandinavia spray, and I'm just going to cover my eyes and spray the sides of my face. Look at that pigment. Well, yes girl, work! You can never go wrong with too much highlight, like honestly. I'm going to go ahead and put it on here, on the tip of my nose and down the bridge. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I like putting highlight first and then contouring my nose after because the highlight gives me a guideline. Okay, so that's basically it for the face makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish out the eyes. I totally forgot to put some glitter. I wanted to use this NYX glitter. It's just a light silver color, and I wanted to use this just to apply some onto the cut crease. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 all-nighter eyeliner in Perversion, I believe it's called. I'm going back to the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm getting the 2 transition colors, and I'm applying that onto the lash line. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that black, and I'm going to apply that as well. So once that's done, I'm going to get the same mascara that I used and I'm going to apply that onto the bottom lashes. Okay guys, so now that the eye makeup is complete, we're gonna go ahead and finish off this look with some lipstick. So I'm getting the NYX Cosmetics lip liner, and this is a really old one. As you can see, it's almost gone. Now that that's done, I'm going to be putting this MAC lipstick, and it's in the color Velvet Teddy. It's a really pretty color. That's basically it for this look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified when I post next. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I want to see your prom looks. If you recreate this video, make sure to tag me. All the links to my social media will be in the down bar below.